Can we just take a second for these brows? Look, I have been doing my eyebrows since I was back in high school, okay? And I would do them every single day of my life. I would not even go to the store without doing my eyebrows. And that is what practice gets you, honey. Anyways, my name is Diamond, guys, and I am back with another video. This time I want to do something for my nudies because my last one was a lot of color and not a lot of my followers like to do all that. So this one's for you. Don't think you're gonna be seeing a lot of this because I love color. This time I do want to do more focus on the skin because I am very inconsistent, by the way, so how I do it today may not be how I do it tomorrow, may not be how I do it next year, next week, who knows. But I'm gonna show y'all how I get this face together. The concealer that I use to line my brows, top and bottom, is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan. This is typically what I use to highlight with, but I just wanted to get my brows cleaned up for you guys so that we could go in straight to the eye. Before we do that, I do want to start the base of my face first. So we're going to go in with a primer. Face is already washed, moisturizer, blah, blah, blah. And typically when I'm creating content for you guys, I am not wasting my primer. Not wasting my primer or my setting spray, but for the sake of this video, we are going to use it today. I just want to practice my base, and what better time than to do it while you're in quarantine. So the primer that I am using is one of my cheap ones also because, like I said, we're not wasting all of that. This is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. It looks just like the Smashbox. I would say it's okay. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm not sure if I love it, to be honest. I'm just going to get these major T-zones. I like to really get my nose because those pores, honey. So after we prime, what we're going to do is we're going to start color correcting because I want that to really sit in and get tacky enough. Typically just get any dark spot I see, all of them. While that's sitting, we're going to do the eyes. We are first going to prime. We're going to use the P. Louise. This is the base 3, so it has a little bit of tint to it. Okay, so for today, I really don't want to focus on the eyes. I want to focus more so on the skin. And what we're going to do is we're going to just brush a little color on the lid, okay? So typically my everyday routine is to make sure that I have dimension on my eye. We're going to go in with the Morphe palette. This is one of the first ones I've ever had. This is the 3502. And this is very nude, so all my nudies will love this. This is what it looks like. So we're going to go in with the first shade here. It's more of a translucent, and it's just going to be to set that base. And I'm just going to kind of work it all over the lid. I'm a very lazy person when it comes to very neutral eyes like this, so most likely I'm not changing my brush, okay? So I just make sure that when I go darker, it's really time for me to go darker. Because once that shade is on there, unless I'm gonna go ahead and get a towel, which I'm probably not, and clean off that brush, then it's just gonna be on there, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a shade that's slightly darker than that, and we're just gonna slightly build that up. But we're gonna focus this color on the crease area. And once that product is on there, you do want to make sure you diffuse it. We're going to go in with this color right next to it. It might be as deep as I want to go. We'll see. And same area. Just really focus on the crease. I actually do want to make it a little bit deeper. So we're going to go in with this color here. Let's see that. There's like an orangey tone to it a little bit. And the darker you go, the more you want to just stamp it on first, just to keep that color where you want it. And then start diffusing. So again, I think that's as deep as I want it. So real quick, I just want to buff out all of my color corrector that I put on there. Okay, now that we look like a little pumpkin or whatever, we're gonna put a little liner on. All right, now that my liner is on, I'm gonna go with a little bit of baking powder before I put my foundation on. And so this is the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder and Banana. And I would say this is a really good like drugstore baking powder. And I'm not gonna use my Laura Mercier. Sorry. With the powder first. And I got this from Jackie Aina to do powder first. And I actually really like it, so. Baby girl, I'm going in. Sometimes you're gonna look a little crazy doing your makeup, but just trust the process. Cause I look real sick right now. Anyways, while this is doing its situation, getting itself together, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some lashes on and some mascara. And ladies, never leave the house without something on your eyelashes. Whether it's mascara or lashes. Like just don't, okay? Cause you're gonna do your whole face and have all your color of your eyeshadow on your lashes. And then what? You just gonna leave like that? You thought you was done? All right, so mascara's on. I'm going to put the lashes on off camera, and then I'll be right back. Yo, look at these lashes. Now that our base is done baking, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with our foundation. And y'all already know the deal. We not using no good stuff today, cause we ain't going nowhere. So this is one of my oldies, but absolute faves. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 109. I absolutely love this foundation, and I would keep getting it. And we're gonna make a few dots. This is typically how I put my foundation on. I dot it on first so I can get a nice even spread. So we'll see how that does, and then we'll add more if we need it, because this is a very good buildable foundation. So we're gonna buff that in. All right, so I want the coverage to be a little bit better, so we're gonna go in one more time. Just not gonna add as much. So I just put a little dollop on my finger. And my forehead is always typically pretty good. Notice I don't really go over my nose. What I typically do is I just, whatever's left on the brush, I'll just put on my nose. So next I'm going in with the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the Cool Tan. And typically I use Toffee first, at least. That's more of my true shade. But I think I ran out, so we're gonna rock with this. These are the areas I typically conceal. So I do want to let this concealer dry out a bit, but I'm just using a flat brush to just thin it out a bit and spread it out before I let it dry a little bit. Only under my eye though. And I always typically go back with my foundation brush to do the blending with, because that has that neutral shade that you want to just seamlessly use to blend with. I want to go back in with a little bit more concealer though, just a little dot, and we're gonna let this sit. Okay. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, what I'm gonna do is I want to start contouring with this LA Pro Girl Concealer. This is the shade Espresso. And I typically do not cream contour, to be honest, but I'm feeling extra, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we're going to use this fluffy contour brush. We are really being extra today. That's all I gotta say. Just keep blending, y'all. Time to set. Y'all, I feel like when I do not contour, like, then my face still be looking flat. So I'm excited that we being extra today. That's all I'm saying. That's it, that's all. I'm gonna put a little bit more powder on this side. It's not giving me much snatched. There we go. It needs to fully snatch me, okay? Take me away. All right, yo. So next we're gonna put a little bit of the color, same colors that we did on the top, on the bottom. And I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna find my ass in the grocery store or something. I'm going somewhere, y'all. I promise you. Okay. Who is she? Who is she? All right, and now we're gonna go in with mascara on the bottom. same rule to the top to the bottom, okay? Making sure y'all put mascara on the bottom. I really feel like if you got lashes on and you don't put lashes or mascara or anything on the bottom, then you low-key like a naked mole rat. Then that was your vibe, then that was your vibe, but that ain't this vibe. So I like to pack it on, make it look chunky. You gotta get that tip of that mascara, swipe it across, okay? That's how you get that chunky look. And we're gonna wipe all this away. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the contour pressed powder, and we're gonna do that with the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. This thing broke, y'all. Everything in my life breaks. So it looks like this though. When I really want like a snatched look, and when I'm not doing cream contour because this is already pretty snatched, then I will go in with this darkest color. But we ain't doing that today because as you can see, it's already pretty snatched. We just need to accentuate that with the powder. And we're gonna go in with this one over here. I gotta say, yo, I really went in with this contour like I would never. All right, so after we contoured, we want to go in with the blush. So I want to go in with the Morphe again. They clearly just need to hire me, y'all. Okay, just send me my promo packet now. No, but seriously, this is the blush palettes. This is the 8W. This is a really nice, versatile blush palette. And this is the only blush palette I have, so I'll go in. If you want something really subtle, these browns here are perfect for like a bronzer. But what I typically do is like I'll go in with MUA and Provocative, or I'll do MUA and Goals. But yeah, I'll typically do this brown one because it kind of helps blends the contour in one of these colors. So I typically go on majority of that, a little bit of that. Not like I need any more contour, but we want to get a little bit more. We're gonna go up on the forehead because I put blush everywhere. Anywhere my contour is, my blush is, because it brings more color to my face, especially when I don't have any color on my eyelids. Like, I need some color in my face, y'all. Like, it's just the way I am. And this is a clean brush. I'm just using to diffuse the edges. We're gonna go in with the Girl Fairer Fairs highlighter. Honestly becoming one of my faves, I can't lie. It's a little too loose, like this is my first time working with a loose highlighter, but that pigment, when that pigment hit, it hits. And as y'all see, my friend loved this in one of my last videos with her when we did our makeup swap. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. But we're gonna add this because this is exactly what we need, okay? Do y'all see that? I'm telling y'all, get you some, cause we about to be blinding these niggas. I'm trying to blind this Corona, but you know, she ain't having it. All right, and what I like to do to really blend that highlight in is just to get a little bit more blush. I'm gonna tap that right in between / on it. I'm using the Hydrating Milky Mist, and if I did not describe anything, best believe it's going to be in the description box down below, okay? I shouldn't use too much now, we ain't going nowhere. All right, now for the lip combo, just a dark brown. Okay. Line it, I like to really fill it in. We're gonna go in with the NYX Liquid Suede, one of my favorite matte lipstick. So we're gonna use this dark one. This is the shade, excuse me, Downtown Beauty. There we go. And then we're gonna go in with the liquid suede in the shade Sandstorm, just to kind of give it that ombre effect. This face is giving me face, y'all. Yeah. Alright guys, so that is the final look. I hope you like it. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I will not be doing a lot of nude looks, but this look is pretty bomb, I would like to say. So I'm gonna take a few pictures. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram. It's femme.fiend. I'll put it down below in the description bar also. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like